Welcome back to the channel guys, MJGBRICKS here, and as you can see I have a new MOC series. Originally I was going to show you my Roman MOC, but that's all packed away at the minute. I don't really want to get it out, and I've had this inkling and this itch to scratch for quite some time now to make a grand army, but I wasn't sure what army. Would that be Star Wars, an empire with the Romans? But recently I've settled on, well, a castle. As you saw in the intro, I've managed to accumulate quite a bit of castle sets. We've got the Lion Knight's castle, two small older 3-in-1 castles, the siege encampment and the market square. This is going to be the foundation of my MOC. I've also ordered about 300 minifigures from the pad wall, so we're going to have quite a minifigure heavy MOC here. The size of it, I'm not too sure yet. When I start building, ideas just come to me and I go down that rabbit hole to see where I end up. So the size of it, I'm not too sure. I have a rough idea of what I'd like to do. At least have 2 castles in it with opposing factions, probably the Lion Knights and the Black Falcons. I want to at least have a bridge and a river. So that's the basic premise of the MOC, but I do need to plan it. So let's jump on, see what I come up with, and let's go on to the planning stage. So what I've done here guys is a rough sketch of the plan I'd like to do for the MOC. I've literally just drawn it freehand to have a look to see pretty much what I'm thinking in my head would work. As you can see here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 48 by 48 grey base plates. That's going to be the bulk of the MOC, and in the between here there'll be some smaller base plates for a river that you'll see in a second. So going through it, the first 2 base plates are going to have the castle wall and the castle interior. This is going to be for the Lion Knights because they are going to be my biggest army by far, and at the front I'm hoping to do some sort of gate slope type thing going up to the main castle wall, so we'll see how that goes. And over here I'm thinking maybe a battle scene between some rival factions. Not quite flushed that out in my own mind yet, but that's what I'm thinking for here. And down here I'm thinking a market town, a bit selling, a few buildings, anything like that. And one along the front here, I want the MOC raised a little bit to give it a bit of depth, so I'm thinking some rock work. In the middle, as you can see, we've got a nice bridge. This is going to be, the width of it's going to be quite big, so I want a siege tower going across the MOC, so it's going to have to be quite big to accommodate that. And in between, it's going to be a river. I've never done a river, so that's why I'm quite keen to do one. And I think it will separate the MOC quite nicely. Then on the left-hand side, what we're going to have, as you can see, more roads followed by some farm life, so some fields maybe, cattle, sheep, goats. I think I've got quite a bit of farm animals, so that'd be quite nice there. The rocks out the front, again road leading through, because if I want to extend the MOC I'd like the roads to lead through it. And then a rival castle over here, probably the Black Knight, Black Falcons, or a mixture of several factions to take on the Lion Knights. We'll have to see how that goes. Up here, a watchtower, originally controlled by the Lion Knights, but again taken over in the battle / siege. Then everywhere else, I want to make this quite a green MOC. All my other MOCs have made being quite grey, industrial, or quite deserty, like with my Romans. So with this MOC I'm quite keen to have quite a lot of texture and greenery in it. So that's just the basic premise of the MOC. Will it turn out like that? Not a clue. Normally when I start building I think this is going one way, then it goes in a totally different direction, but it's good just to jot down rough ideas. So this is the basic idea for it. What we'll do now is I'll quickly show you some of the minifigures that I have already. There's plenty more on the way, and then yeah, let's take a look at them. Here we have the Black Falcons. At the minute they are my biggest unit, but like I said I have plenty more of these chops on the way, the Lion Knights. But at the front we have a knight on a horse, followed by 20 or so soldiers and infantry. Not all of them are equipped out at the moment. I have parts on the way, but sadly these aren't on the pad wall anymore, so they're quite hard and becoming quite expensive. If I'd got into building castle about 2 months ago, I could probably have got a great deal of these, but it is what it is. Yeah, they're my Black Falcons. Then moved on to the Lion Knights. Again, I have a knight out the front with the queen. Then behind I have 9 or so Lion Knights. Most of these are from the Lion Knight's Castle, which I'll be mocking and building in this building series. Hopefully you'll see parts on that. But yeah, I have probably about 200 of these on the way, so these are going to explode. Then to the right of them, I have all the, call them peasants and civilians, a few of them, and over time I'll just add to them, build them up and get them into different situations throughout the MOC. And to the right, I have a lonely wolf pack and 4 of the forest men. Not a great deal of minifigures at the minute. Like I say though, I have plenty of more sets to build. Like this one is sealed. It gives me a new faction, the Horse Knights and the Snake Knights. So yeah, the minifigures in this are going to explode massively. Probably won't be able to use them all in it, but it'd be quite nice to just have them on the side and army build. Let's jump back to an outro and hopefully start building. For keen-eyed ones amongst you might notice there's a bit of a change in the background. I now have a MOC table, a 6-foot folding table that I can start building the MOC on, and I've also started building some of the displays. So that's the medieval town square. I built it up just to see some of the techniques and give me some ideas on the planning pretty much, and also some more sets behind me. I managed to grab another one of the old 3-in-1 castle, a Lion Knight's castle, another of the new 3-in-1 and another town square. So I've got a lot of sets to help me build this MOC. I don't want to just use generic sets. I would like to build some of my own creations, and building the medieval town square has given me a lot of techniques that I can use in my own MOC. Yeah, that's the planning. I don't know how far I'm going to get in it, as in with what I have visioned in the diagram you've already seen to what actually I'm going to build. It might change dramatically, it might stay the same. But now it's just a waiting game to wait for the LEGO orders to arrive from the pad wall, and then my Bricklink orders for mainly the bulk of the MOC pieces. So yeah, hopefully I'll get the next episode out in a couple of weeks and update you then. I will be doing some shorts on the channel as well when I get the minifigures in, do a bit of a haul of building them. But yeah, hopefully you'll follow me along on this journey, and we'll see how far this castle MOC can go. If you haven't already, subscribe would be very much appreciated. Helps me, it's a little thing for you, helps me out massively. And liking the video, and also comment down below what you'd like to see in the MOC and how to try and incorporate that. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in the next one.